Hey guys, it's finally here. We went a whole year without any new Marvel content, and now we have new Marvel content. Marvel's WandaVision dropped 2 episodes this morning, not 1, but 2, and I'm going to recap them for you separately. So this is my recap for WandaVision episode 1. And now, I have to admit to you guys, I'm cheating just a little bit. This is actually recorded a week before it comes out because Disney was nice enough to give me the screeners for the first few episodes, and oh my god, you guys, this show has exceeded all of my expectations. Now, full warning, you guys, this is going to have spoilers. I'm going to talk major plot points. So if you don't want to know spoilers, just check out the review I put up yesterday of the first 3 episodes. It's completely spoiler free. And let's get into it, you guys. WandaVision is finally here with episodes 1 and 2 on Disney Plus now. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
Okay, guys, so, all right, oh my god, this episode, like I said, it was everything I expected and more. I could tell, we could all tell, right, from the trailers. I said, this has a wicked sitcom feel. It's so sitcom-y, and we know they're going to go through the decades, right? That's because of the posters they put out, because of the Funko Pops they put out. Let me be right back. Check out these adorable Funko Pops from the 50s. I love them. I love the black and white ones. So I got to tell you guys, right from the beginning, first of all, I cried when I saw the Marvel logo come through. I think it was just so exciting to be back in the world of Marvel, right? I was so happy and so excited. And then they throw at you the black and white Marvel, and I was like, Then we get that adorable intro. You guys, it was so sitcom-y, so 50s sitcom. And of course, I loved the little nod to Dick Van Dyke with the chair, where Vision actually just walks through it. And I just gotta admit, listen, I don't know, it was just so fun. This episode was so fun, so bizarre, so 50s sitcom. Like, they pulled in all sorts of stuff from sitcoms, like where, the spouse doesn't maybe know, is it our anniversary? What's this special day? There's something going on. That happens a lot. You gotta invite your boss over for dinner and impress him, and all these hijinks happen. There's obviously a little bit of a Bewitched feel with Wanda using her magic. So this show, like I said, it exceeded all of my expectations. I was excited to be pulled back into this world. And so let me give you a quick recap of what happened in this 27-minute long episode. All right, so this episode starts off with that adorable little musical intro, and then we immediately go into Wanda getting breakfast ready, Vision saying he doesn't eat, her joking about the fridge being empty, and it's just literally jokes like this, silly, corny, 50s sitcom jokes throughout the entire episode, which I absolutely loved. I loved seeing the two of them together and kind of doing their own thing. It was nice to see them get that time, even though we're not quite sure if it's actually real time that they're enjoying together. I'm willing to bet it's not. This is some kind of reality someone has created for them, maybe just for Wanda. We'll see in the future. I'm positive of that. But we start off with them, like I said, talking about breakfast, joking. They realize there's a heart on the calendar for this day, which is August 23rd, which, fun fact, August 23rd at the 2019 D23 Expo is when Kevin Feige announced several casting choices for this show. So I don't know if that was a nod to that, but I really liked it and I thought it was fun. So now we've got Vision who's going to go off to work. He quickly and makes his face look like a human being, and he leaves and heads to work. Not a second after he leaves does the nosy neighbor, played by Kathryn Hahn, Agnes, knock, knock, knock on the door. She comes in. She makes some jokes about her mother-in-law because, sitcom. And she's brought a houseplant as a housewarming. She says, did you hire a moving company? And Wanda throws in this joke, boxes don't move themselves. Which, of course, they do if you're Wanda Maximoff. But, that's what I loved about this. There's so many silly jokes like that. She decides... They figure out together maybe it's her and Vision's anniversary. So Agnes says, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this magazine, and I'll help you plan the perfect evening, right? Well, now Vision's at work. His coworker mentions that he's like a human computer or a walking computer, and Vision quickly snaps, no, I'm not. I'm a human being, which was really funny. Then his boss, Mr. Hart, comes out and mentions that he's looking forward to dinner. It clicks with Vision. Hart, That's right, I'm having my boss and his wife over for dinner tonight. So he calls Wanda to give her the heads up, who says, I have everything under control. I've figured out what tonight is, basically, even though she thinks it's something totally different. Again, very much a sitcom feel. Smack in the middle of this episode, we get a fake toaster commercial, which is just so 50s and so hilarious. It is for the Toastmate 2000 made by Stark Industries, and the only thing that could have made that better is if it was the Toastmate 3000. Come on, guys, you dropped the ball on this one. Most definitely should have been the Toastmate 3000, but that's okay. I'll allow it. So then Vision arrives home with his boss and wife. Of course, all these hijinks happen. Wanda thinks it's their anniversary, so she walks in this like nightgown thing, puts her hands over the boss's eyes because she can't see who it is because it's dark in there. So that's hilarious. And ends up, Vision says, oh, no, she's from Europe, because they're like, what's going on? And the wife, by the way, is played by the same actress who plays Kitty Foreman on that 70s show, and I just love her. So I thought that was a great addition. Great casting choice. She was perfect in this. So now Vision's like, I forgot to mention my wife's from Europe, and he even says she's very Sokovian, which I thought was a great nod to Sokovia, which we all know is very, very important, especially to Wanda, since that is where she lost her brother. Now we move on to Wanda has now figured out exactly what this night is, and how is she going to cook this crazy, amazing dinner for this family. Now you would think she could just use her magic and poof, it would be there. Apparently, that's not the case. She does use her magic to change her outfit, and then she calls Agnes, the neighbor. Agnes comes in with all these ingredients and recipe cards, asks if she can help. Wanda says no thank you, and pushes Agnes out the door. Wanda then uses her magic to cook the food. However, she messes it up. She's got this chicken and she makes it burnt, and then she tries to take it back and it ends up being eggs. So she is just having quite the time. Of course, Mrs. Hart almost catches her in the act when she opens up the shutters to look into the kitchen, but Vision quickly distracts her and with a sing-along for the song Yakety Yak, which he's already discussed. He doesn't like. It's full of nonsense words. So, which I thought was funny. And you see Wanda kind of stop mid-air cooking stuff magically, and then close the shutters there into the kitchen, which I thought was great. Eventually, everything gets messed up. The steak gets messed up. The chicken gets messed up. The lobster gets messed up. And so Wanda ends up making breakfast for dinner, which she said in the morning she knew what to make. So maybe that's the only thing she knows how to make with her magic. I'm not really too sure. The boss ends up choking on the food. Now, what's happening is they're asking, where are you from? What's your story? And they don't know. Wanda and Vision are like, they can't say where they moved from. They can't say when they got married. Like, they have no clue. And then, of course, the boss starts choking. He falls to the ground. Vision has to use his powers to just go and, phase through him and pull out what he is choking on, which I thought was very interesting. Of course, Mrs. Hart didn't see it. And then Mr. Hart's like, oh, look at the time. We got to go. This was great. We'll talk about the promotion on Monday morning. Again, very 50s sitcom, which I loved it. So as soon as they leave, Wanda slumps against the door, like, whew, okay, it's all done. Again, very sitcom-y like. They sit down and they realize we don't have an anniversary, we don't have a song, and we don't have rings. So they decide that day will be their anniversary. Their song will be Yakety Yak, but of course. And she magics them some lovely wedding rings, wedding bands. And then they say, I do to each other. And Vision says, and they lived happily ever after. And he clicks a button and it fades down into the credits. But that is not all. At the very end, the camera zooms out and you see a TV that is playing the show, attached to all sorts of cords and computers. And you see what looks like a female hand taking notes. That is all you see. Now, could this be Darcy Lewis? I think it could, but it could be so many other people. Darcy just comes to mind because we know she is a part of this series at some point, and we know scientist, right? She likes to do experiments. She likes to do things like that and take notes. So possibly could be her. Could be literally anybody else in the MCU, though. That is, I'm pretty sure it was a female hand. But that is it. That is all we get with episode 1. Like I said, this episode exceeded all expectations. It was so weird, fun, funny. brought me serious nostalgia vibes for like 50s sitcoms, which I used to watch a lot of. I used to watch TV Land quite a bit, so this was really fun. It has all those weird hijinks in it, and you're in the middle of the MCU. Of course, we do get to see that wine bottle with House of M on it. Could be just a nod to that storyline from the comics or something that's to come in the future, but you never know. I am so excited for the second episode. Stay tuned for a recap about that one coming right up. But listen, you guys, after you've watched this, let me know what you guys think down below about this episode. Is it what you expected? Are you looking for more? What can't you wait to see? I mean, I really truly think that the reality is going to start to crack here. And I don't know. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see how this ties in. But I really do like seeing Vision and Wanda together and having this time together that I feel like they never really got. They had very brief moment of being happy together before the Black Order came and just destroyed their lives. So I'm really, really looking forward to more of this season. There's 8 more episodes to go, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect tie-in to things that are going to be happening later on in the MCU, and I am here for it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. As always, you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. I'll see you next time.